Okay. We've done our first little pass of little vertical stripes. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty good. We'll have to add like some brighter highlights. But yeah, the whole bottom section right now is not yet highlighted in any way. Although we don't really need to add highlights so much to the bottom of the tail because a lot of this is out of the light. Especially on the bottom section. We could probably get away with just having the brighter spots on the upper end of the tail. But I would still like to have the texture, I guess, going in this direction too. Same for the side. Gotta keep it going. Now there's also a lot of little spikes all over the thing, and obviously all of the metallics. He's got some bracelets and dangles and things. We'll have to base coat those two. Yeah. Painting the inside is going to be the most annoying section, I think, but it should be okay. It's kind of nice because it's obviously an organic shape, right? So it's kind of, you have some margin for error. It's not going to be perfectly smooth, but that's fine. As long as we have the feeling that it's actually a tail, it should be good. Yeah. Don't mind this. Okay. Let's try the inside of the tail a little bit. Section's a little tricky to get to, but what's going on, Babine? Are you a rat enjoyer too? You're late to the ret enjoyment today? It's okay, we'll allow it. It will go on your permanent record. We'll have to see whether or not it can ever come off, but naturally that's the only reasonable thing I can do. Like we were trying to decide, can I start the stream yet? Do we have to wait? Like, how do we proceed? But anyways, we started without you. Next time I'll inform you well in advance. Good, good, good. Ooh, okay. Let me brighten up the stream a little bit. I feel like it's a bit dark. How about that? Yeah. Yeah! A little bit better. No, I just upped the ISO a little bit. Lots for live content is ambitious. What's up, Mr. Mickey? I was reading your message, I almost called you Morning. What's up, Mr. Morning? How are you doing today, dude? Fellow rat enjoyer. You are Mr. Morning. It'll count. Gotta be a little bit careful. Stay out of the recessed areas and we should be okay. I don't hate it. I will plan, or I do plan on adding like a matte varnish over top of all of this. And I think that will also dull down those colors a tad. You have quesadillas for breakfast? That's like a dinner thing in the Netherlands, dude. Very nice. Then again, we don't really, you know, we don't really do a lot of exotic food over here. It's Taco Tuesday. Do quesadillas count as tacos? That's a bold claim. You're a braver man than me. Yeah, true. Dinner, breakfast, foods, whatever, right? Food is food. Okay. I think that's pretty nice. I'm thinking about also base coating the little spikes that are on the tail. Some of them are sharp, especially the ones on the dangles, the dangle dangles. I'm planning on doing all the metallics in one go, but we can add a little bit of this color, I guess, into the mix already. So that's all of these little spikes. Quite a lot of them, to be honest. Not sure exactly why this guy has got spikes on his rat tail, but I guess it was a gift from the horned rat. And we don't look a gift from the horned rat into, or in the mouth. It is definitely a spiky tail, dude. I feel like it's very inconvenient to have a tail that's spiky, but... Oh, you said spicy, sorry. Spicy, spiky. I got some new bottles of hot sauce, dude, speaking of spicy. And I opened the one that says hot. So they come in like 4 different bottles. And one of them says hot, and then there's one that says very hot. But the hot one is very fucking spicy to me, dude. And I eat quite a bit of spicy food. I like spicy in general. But somehow the very hot one, I haven't opened the very hot one yet. But the one that is labeled hot is already kind of like, you know. Goes far. It goes pretty far. You can use the tail like a flail in combat. Ooh. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I got the impression that somebody considers salt spicy. Bell peppers, dude. Bell peppers is the spiciest thing I eat, Captain here. That's where I draw the line. I'm just kidding, I don't eat bell peppers. Because they're filthy. Nobody likes those. F-tier vegetable. What's up, Manadar? Excuse me, Lowko? I said, what's up, Manadar? Manadar also hates bell peppers, I'm sure, and he loves rats. Bell peppers are amazing? Oh no. Okay. Some of these spikes are very annoying to get to. Gonna have to use my my brush, kind of like, you know, when you're playing snooker, you kind of like rub it along the side of the table. That's how I'm using my brush. You can throw bell peppers like grenades in Counter-Strike? Yeah. Throw them like that in the trash where they belong, Agent. You're starting to get the hang of it now. Very nice. Good, good, good. Actually, I don't think this is supposed to be that color. I'll wipe some of it off. There we go. Some of the spikes have a very obvious outline, and some of them are kind of just kind of on there. They don't really have like a little recess all around it. I don't know if you're supposed to paint those differently. I would imagine spikes are spikes, but some of them have like a divot in the skin around the spike. This one over here, for example, doesn't. I guess it's okay. Oh, we also have some over here. There's a big boy spike on the section of the tail that Sticks out of the canvas. See, this is why it's inconvenient to have spikes, man. You try to wear clothes, go straight through the fabric. You throw bell peppers on top of pizza? Oh no. Something so delicious. Ruined by bell peppers. I've never liked bell peppers much. Yeah, no worries, Draco. I don't recommend it, man. Either that or you have to go pentless for the rest of your life, I guess? Which may be what you're going for. But it does create holes in your cloak, in your dress. Like for our beautiful red man right over here. I'll also have to add some little lines over here. Roasted bell pepper tastes good. I think that's pretty decent. I'll try to add some vertical scratches here all across too. Add a little bit of color variety. A little bit of texture. The spikes get bigger the closer we get to the tip of the tail. Interesting. Aren't holes a fashion statement these days? I think that used to be the case a couple years ago. Holes in clothing is not as cool anymore now. Is it still cool? I don't know. You guys are the peak of fashion sense, right? For my fashion tips, I always ask Twitch chat. What is in, what is out? It's resurging again? Oh. You know, you can't just buy clothes that don't have holes in them, right? Like it's... You have that option. Wings of Liberty came out 14 years ago. It's been a little bit, yeah. I don't love painting this tail, man. It's a little bit annoying to get to some of the details. But it's okay. We can get there. How about I paint a couple of them from this position and then we flip it around and we paint the other side instead. Just have to double check if all of the locations are actually painted in properly, but this might be a little bit easier. Rather than flipping the model 17 times for each of them. Yeah, I'm gonna miss a couple if I do it that way. Yeah, no. It's easier to just paint them all one at a time. This one is a crazy big spike. I know it's not about the spikes on your till. It's not about the size, but this one is much larger than the rest. Okay. That's a huge spike, yeah. It's especially from the other side. It looks bigger from... I don't know if you can see it properly on stream. There's like one very large spike on the tail. No, I can't really show you very easily. Huge spike was your name in college? Really? Huh. I'm not really believing you, Draco. Not saying that you're a liar, but as someone who has had many nicknames, apparently, I feel like that one is not true. You never went to college? Oh, all right, well, there you go. College overrated, confirmed. You used that joke on a different stream. About long inserters? Yeah, I do make a lot of innuendos. I think they're pretty funny though. It's very lame. Jokes get funnier the more frequently you repeat them, right? Which is why I make the same jokes over and over and over again. Right? They're more funny the more you do them. That's usually how jokes go, Chad. Just repeat and repeat and repeat. There's gotta be someone who tunes in every once in a while who's like, oh my god, this guy's so funny, because I just repeat the same jokes. But they haven't heard any of them before, you know? And then they tune in a little bit more frequently and they're like, oh shit, it's just more of the same. Joke's on them! I have been making the same content for about a decade now. Every day I re-upload the same video. We redo every stream. What's up, Grimdy? Streamerman Grimdy. How's life, Streamerman Grimdy? If you bought any pies recently, but only, you know, ate the middle section, not the crust? Just got home? Ooh, nice. You working nights? Isn't it super early? No need to attack you like that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm just asking. I'm doing pretty good, dude. Can't complain. The crust was dry. It was one time. Oh, really? It was just one time? Oh, I thought it was like a common thing. That particular pie was super dry for some reason. God, I would like some pie right now. Or cake. I can do cake. Cookies? What about cookies? Anything with copious amounts of sugar I could do right about right now. Donuts? Ooh, psycho. What a great idea. Wait, is today your birthday? Do we go out to get donuts for your birthday, Draco? They don't sell the pies that you like anymore? Oh shit, you were the only customer, man. You should have bought more. Then it would have stayed. Oh, it's your birthday soon. Okay, okay. It's my birthday soon again, too. I mean, it's been like 2 weeks. Be a billionaire, buy pies. You mentioned cookies and I want pie. Chocolate chip cookie pie? Ay, 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 ay. That looks like a pot of Nutella with dough, Grimney. Like a pot of Nutella with a crust. I do really like chocolate, but I've never been a huge fan of Nutella for some reason. Like a little bit of Nutella is nice, but too much Nutella, I'm like, ugh. I can eat chocolate for days, but I guess it's the hazelnuts, huh? Duo Panotti, oof. Nutoka? I've never heard of that before. Oh shit. I hurt my nail somehow. There's like a little, a little piece of skin right over here. Can I cut it off? Hold up, I've got my nail clippers right over here. This seems dangerous. Yeah, what did I do? I guess it's okay. Just don't touch it. It's like a little section right over here, bro. Right on the side of my nail that's like, ooh, what about I become detached? No, little piece of nail, you're not supposed to be detached, you idiot. Hey, nice, Froscoy. You're just gonna chill? No more work. Being an adult is lame. Don't grow up, kids. It's bait. Lowko, I love being broke because I actually have to pay for stuff. You have to pay for stuff? Me too. Life, man. You have to pay for things sometimes. And with sometimes, I mean all of the time. How annoying is that? Speaking of paying for things, did you guys know that you can directly support the channel with your hard-earned money? You can give your hard-earned money to streamers. Like, for example, me. The easiest way to go ahead and do so is by hitting the subscribe button. All jokes aside, it is a direct, easy way to support me directly. Entirely optional, but appreciate it. You don't see any ads on the stream anymore. You get a little icon in front of your username. You get to look down on the plebs that are in the chat. You can be, you know, giving them your signature look of superiority. That's nice. Not frequently discussed, but definitely something that is a big perk. I can buy pie with your money. If you have Amazon Prime, you can even get a free sub, dude. Woo! Of course, entirely optional. Not mandatory whatsoever.
Here's to supporting your favorite streamer.
Oh my god, we did it! Thank you, Lolzard. Sellout successful, everybody! I think I'm gonna emphasize the recessed area just a tad. Yeah, I think that's good. Just need to be careful that it doesn't pool anywhere. I also am wanting to use this on every single one of the nails. Or every single one of the spikes, rather. I got a text message. Who's texting me, bro? The hell? Regular text messages in the Netherlands in 2024? Who texts? An unknown number sent me a text message. Hold on, what is this? Missed call. Well, I don't answer fucking phone calls from unknown numbers anyways. All right. Bait. Yeah, texting is very unpopular over here. Regular text messaging, that is. Like SMS. It's one of those weird moments when you get a notification, you're like, what? If you don't leave a message after calling me, I will never fucking call you back. Sorry, I don't want to be a jerk about it, but I have answered too many phone calls where it's like, we want to, and you kind of like don't want to be a dick and hang up on them. And they start off this fucking 20-minute monologue. So my solution is to just not pick up the phone anymore from unknown numbers, unless I'm expecting a call, you know? Like if I'm expecting a call, it's different, but I'm not expecting any calls right now. So when there's an unknown phone number that's calling me, I don't know, man. What is the correct build order for IRL, chat? I think the correct build order is just not answering, right? Only calls, no text. Calls and text, no call. No text, only chat. I much prefer texting, yes. Like WhatsApp or something, that's great, but... You can send me a message on Discord. Maybe email me. Something like that is fine, but random phone calls from unknown numbers? I don't know, bro. You just hang up on them immediately? Yeah, when they start their monologue, like when you accidentally answer the phone and it's one of those like annoying companies, is it okay to just hang up on them immediately? Because that is still another person on the other side of the line, right? If it's a robocall, it's a little different, but I feel mean whenever I hang up on people, but I sometimes do it too when I really can't be arsed. It rarely happens, honestly, these days, but it does happen sometimes. I don't want to be a dick to anybody, but I didn't ask for a fucking phone call about supporting whatever this fucking thing is that you're calling about. We used to get scam calls quite a bit. That isn't as common anymore these days. They call you by random, so I think it's okay. Right. Phone calls just in general, unless it's like something like urgent, just feels entirely antiquated, right? Like just, it feels old school. Having a random phone call, especially like cold calling a stranger, that's just, it feels weird to me now. Maybe that's just because I don't know, maybe, I don't think I have social anxiety or whatever. Maybe I'm just too much of a millennial or whatever. I don't know. It just feels very old school to just randomly call somebody and then expect them to answer the phone and then to also expect them to listen to your, like to stop in the middle of their day and just listen to your bullshit. It feels weird. Like, it almost feels rude, you know? Like, I don't ever text somebody and expect them to get back to me fast. That's, like, I don't get back to people particularly quick. It almost feels rude to me to just expect somebody to hang on the phone for, like, you know, however long the conversation takes. Maybe I'm the weirdo, though. But it's very common still, like a lot of companies do that. Pretty much all of them are. Yeah, whenever you answer a phone call over here and it's not an unknown, like it's an unknown number, it pretty much always seems to be some sort of scam. I don't want to be a jerk to anybody about it, but I'm unlikely to answer. They purposely train their people to not let you get a word in? Really? Well, that explains that. I think I want these horns to actually be darker than that. Maybe I'll like base coat them with this. I may use like some Black Templar or something. These tiny little horns on his head. I think they have to be quite dark. The big horns are not gonna be that dark. I mean, not at the base, but... I recently got a letter in the mail, like specifically addressed to me. And this was like a thick envelope that had like, I want to say like 6, 7 Christmas postal cards in there. And this was apparently from a random charity that's like, yo, we send you these Christmas cards so that you now feel obliged to give us money for our charity. So please go ahead and donate to our charity. Like this was like, this must have cost them at least like a couple euro to get to my home. It's a very strange business model too, man. Because like, you know, like if I'm gonna be donating money to your charity, I know that you're wasting a fuck ton of it. No, I didn't donate. I support certain charities, but I don't want to like just not random ones that like waste money on that sort of shit. Like it just seems bad in general, man. But basically their business strat seems to me to try and guilt trip you into supporting their charity. It's really annoying. We don't really see those all too often over here, but yeah. I thought it was interesting anyways. Can I add, let's see. What do I want to do for highlighting these? I do want to add little highlights here to these little spikes. I guess something like this. The emotional manipulation. Yes, that's it. They're like, we have now given you free stuff. So because of reciprocity, we expect you to now give us things. It's a very strange concept. It's a very human concept too, right? Like it's just, like it's how we are hardwired. I'm gonna add some of the brightest highlights right over here. It's literal social engineering, yes, because we are hardwired to be like, yo, you do this for me, I do this for you. So that's the idea, right?
Woohoo.
They tried to like make it so that like they guilt trip you into supporting their charity because you're hardwired to, you know, reciprocate. It's rough. Hey, thank you very much, Cool Stream, for the 58 months. That's a long time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Try to add some of the brightest highlights over here on the tail. I think that's good. It's the same color as I did on the horns. Okay. I'm pretty happy with how that tail is coming along. What do you guys think? It'll look better when we get to the dangles, the little metallic bits. It'll blend in a little bit nicer, but I don't think that's bad. I'm gonna try and add just a tiny little edge highlight to every single one of these spikes, just to make them look extra sharp. Let's see. How do I want to do this? That's too much. Maybe just to the tips. Yeah, maybe just the tips. Let's try the tips and then we'll see if we like it. That's what she said. No, no. It looks very ratty. That's what we're going for. This guy is more demon than anything. But I guess the tail looks very rat-like. Honestly, if he didn't have a tail, he'd be mostly demon. Just the tips, yes. Kind of in like the areas that would be naturally raised the most, I guess. Towards the light. This one can be tidied up just a tad. Okay, I don't think that's bad. I'm thinking about using a very dark color for the horns on the head. A little bit of Black Templar. I don't think it will be too dark, but I might change it if I don't like it. But they are quite dark on the box art, and I think it's a good idea for the face. Just gotta be careful that I don't accidentally hit anything here that I'm happy with. You think that's too black? We'll let it dry, but might be a little bit too dark. Although obviously we add some highlights to the ridges. A lot of this is quite difficult to judge until we get the base coating done on, for example, the larger horns here too. Okay, let's let that dry and see what it looks like. I feel like one of the final bosses in Tekken would fit into the Warhammer Age of Sigmar, a true ogre. bat for a head, bat wings, hooves, muscly left arm, giant snake for a right arm. That does sound like a Dark Souls boss. Let me see. I want to grab a little bit of some brighter highlights, I think, for some of the nails. Some of the nails, some of the horns, and the hoofs. Just need a very small amount. Hello? Okay, I said very small amount! I mean, it's not too big. It's not too much, but I wish it was a little bit less than that. Kazuya would be a great Chaos Marines. Or Chaos Marine, rather. There you go. There's a lot of evil game designers out there, man. Being evil seems pretty fun. So this is going to be a bit of an edge highlight on some of the sections that we've already finished last time around. Mostly just to try and create a little bit of brightness on all of these. That will also make them look sharper, which is good. Same on the other side. I'm not really following a step-by-step guide, but I did watch a couple of videos for inspiration. I am mostly taking the steps, I guess, from Duncan Rhodes' video. So Duncan Rhodes made a video about this particular mini. I'm not using the colors, but I am, I guess, taking like the order in which he's painted it, if that makes sense. But I'm trying to be a little bit more free-flowing, you know? Like, I don't want to be... I don't know, like following another guide step by step. Trying to be a little bit cleaner. Doing my own thing, yeah. Like, for example, fucking up this nail. I think it may be okay when it's dry, but... And we wiped off the excess. Yeah, we can be a little bit creative like this. It's fine. I don't know if I want to do it across the bridge of the nail here. I mean, I think it could look nice, but I would have to use the tip of the brush, which is a bit finicky. Kind of like so. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this is a really sick looking model. Easily one of the nicest that they've released this year. What's going on, Vesper? Fellow rat enjoyer! How do you do? Okay, I think that's nice. Gonna add just a little bit as well going across the bridge over here on the thumb. Trying to almost like use the sharp end of the brush, which sounds a little funky, but the side of it. Is this still? No. No longer workable. Tiny little drop. Don't need too much. Create a little bit of separation over there. There we go. Same for the tooth and the hooves. Let's do the hoof first. We also have this other hand. Let's actually not forget about the other hand. Just little lines. The other nails are, there's a big one right over here, but the other nails are kind of curved in the middle of all of this. We can add a nice little highlight over here, I think.